Welcome back to Booze Briefs. I'm Matt.
I'm Derek.
And we're back in studio.
Yeah.
Doing a little filming.
I mean, things look good. Look, we got glassware.
Yeah.
We got some good mics. And hopefully I'll figure out how to edit them and get the volume at a reasonable level.
You know, I mean, that's sometimes it's nice to be able to hear us. They can see our beautiful faces, but can they hear
That's true.
our voices?
No. You need to hear us. But I'm noticing there's something that's not on the table right now.
Oh, it's a bottle. We need a
got
bottle.
some stuff back here.
We need some bottles. Let's do
So I was thinking we're gonna have some fun later. Let's wake up our palates.
Yeah, I think we should.
With something that I have no idea if this sucks or if it's really good. It's the Dickel 8-year bourbon.
Okay.
They're not calling it just Tennessee whiskey. They actually call it bourbon, even though it is still charcoal chill filtered.
And this is the one everybody's been talking about.
Yeah.
It's been like just recently here in North Carolina. I guess it's just hitting, or it's new, or I don't know. I've never really been a Dickel guy. I mean, that's never been something where I'm like, hell yeah, you know what? I want to pour a Dickel. That sounds really good right now.
So I've had two things. One that is made by Dickel, the hand select barrel, which we got in Virginia. And
oh, that was that booty one you got. That was
did not like it.
That was not good.
And then we had that peg leg porker, like right when we started this channel. And
that's Dickel?
Allegedly. It's a sourced product, so no one knows, but they're like, we're pretty sure it's Dickel.
Man, I'd have to go back and watch that video again, which would be a good idea.
It was real early on.
It was real early.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I haven't gone back to our first couple videos.
I bet they're really good.
I bet not.
No?
But you know what? Hey, you got to learn first, right? So let's crack this thing open.
Nice plastic cork.
Hey, they're saving money. It's all about economics.
Right. So 8-year Dickel bourbon.
Thank you.
Glass first here,
Thank
sir.
you, kind sir.
Nice glug.
Ooh, a little trickle at the end. A little Dickel trickle. God. Yes.
All right. So here's the reason I bought this. I have seen it on the shelf a bunch of times, and I'm like, $32 for an 8-year product. That's not bad, right? But it's Dickel, so that is bad, usually. But I saw some folks on Reddit who said they think they would put this head-to-head with E.H. Taylor Small Batch. And I said,
okay.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
But for $30, I'm going to give it a try.
Well, yeah, especially if you can actually buy it, because you can't buy Taylor.
No,
I mean,
and you're certainly not getting it for $32.
No. So this is charcoal filtered.
It is. I see a couple places online, they say, like most things in the Dickel portfolio, the mash bill is 84 corn, 8 rye, 8 barley.
It definitely smells high corn.
And then they say, to create something special, we used our local spring water, best quality grain, blah, blah, blah. Charcoal made from sugar maple for our signature chilled charcoal filtration process. And they bring it down 8 years, and it is 45%, so 90 proof.
All right. I mean, is somebody really gonna like truck in spring water from someplace else? Like when you're creating a distillery, right? It's one of the things that you look for is good water, right? So it's not like you're gonna put it in, I don't know, Detroit. Just use the city water.
Not in Flint.
Yeah, definitely not Flint. It's a buzzword for a label.
No, but it makes sense too. Like with beer, that's part of the reason that so many breweries are in Asheville, because there's good mountain water up there.
Colorado.
The nose on this is not bad at all.
No, I'll say it's actually pretty good. I'm surprised.
All right, I gotta dive in here.
Yep. That's prickly. Wow.
That is
That's good.
wow.
This is my shock face.
Okay, George.
Yeah.
See what you're doing there.
Oh man.
I'm trying to see if there's any other notes on it.
Whoa.
But yeah, this is a pretty new product. Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that. Jeez.
So like you said, obviously high corn. But that's like, it's nice. I don't get that weird, people say it's like a Flintstone vitamin-y character from Dickel sometimes.
Huh.
And I've gotten that.
I haven't drank it enough that would even, I mean, Flintstones vitamins had billions of those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But how would you pick that up? Like, what would that come from? Like maybe it's from the mineral water.
Or the charcoal, the way they do something. But this, like, it is, like a marshmallowy, creamy, sweet.
Butterscotch was the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Like a good butterscotch.
It's nowhere near like the fudgy, chocolatey.
Mm-mm.
I don't even get brown sugar. It's the higher, brighter sugary
maple
notes.
syrup, and I get butterscotch and.
So when I bought this, I thought I was making a mistake because last time I bought something for around $30 that I hadn't had before and didn't have any firsthand notes on was the Buck bourbon. Go back and watch that because since then I have poured that bottle right down the drain.
Yeah, gone. Bye. Peace out.
I actually put that video on TikTok, so if you want to check that out, have a laugh.
Yeah.
But I thought this was going to suck, and I am very pleasantly surprised.
I can't go as far as to say that's as good as the small or the EH Taylor small batch. It's not that level. I would say that it's better than a lot of $45 bottles. To pick one, I mean, that's such a unique flavor profile behind that.
There is a little bit of, you mentioned that prickliness to it.
Yeah, prickly, yeah.
And I'm getting a little bit of that more on the finish of this, on the second sip than I did on the first.
The first sip, as soon as it hit my mouth, it was like,
yeah,
like a porcupine right in the mouth.
But it's kind of the way I get that same prickliness from rye. Not the flavor, but the sensation.
Yeah.
So far this is good. Let's
try it with a little agua.
Yeah, we forgot to do that at all last time. I think because we were trying to rush through some videos because we both had to eat dinner or some shit like that.
Kids or something, stuff and whatnot. All right, give her a little swishy-roo. Brings out like the heat on the nose.
Yeah, definitely.
Change that. It was much softer.
Mm-hmm.
And more ethanol now than it was before, which is weird.
Water makes that worse.
Ooh, yeah.
I lose that, like you said, butterscotch on the entry.
It's just straight heat.
And I'm just getting heat. That's not a big spoon.
No, I put like 6 drops in.
Yeah, I didn't even fill up this teaspoon.
Why is the heat just blast you in that? That drink's like a barrel proof.
Yeah.
That hot.
But without the flavors that you get out of a barrel proof.
Without the good parts of the barrel proof.
Woo, wow.
Yikers. So
try to get some air on it.
Neat would be good. Yeah, that would be a neat pour for me, and that's not something that normally I do.
Ooh, that's still harsh.
Man, that drops it like 15 points for me.
I was like, second sip was a little bit better than the first with water. Maybe as it gets some more air, it'll be fine. But I'm with you. It is at least a full letter grade difference.
It's almost like a spicy menthol on the finish on that end, and that wasn't in the first sips. Without the water. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a like a warhead, but a spearmint warhead. So it just, that flavor is just amplified, and that's not something you want to do that to. Yikes. Okay, well, we know now. Knowledge is power.
Drink this neat.
Yes, drink that neat. That's surprising. I was surprised by it initially. I would have figured the second when we put water in, that's what I thought the whole bottle was going to be like.
You are reading my mind on that one.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, perfect.
Whoa. We got to give it scores, Matt.
Well, I can just say it's perfect. It's perfect that you like it that way. So you crack, so I score. I think I'm going to give it a neat score. I'm going to score it as a neat because I wouldn't drink it the other way.
No.
I would say that is a solid 87. I think it's above the rest, above the middle of the pack. 85 is something that I keep in the house at any one time. But I wouldn't pour that as often as I would pour something because I wouldn't want to go through that as fast.
Yeah. my first thought was 86, and then I went, would I go as high as 88? And no, I won't go as high as 88.
Yeah.
So I think I'm right there with you, 86, 87.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Like you said, I think it's good. It's better than a handful of things in that $30 range. Oh, yeah. It's also a little bit different flavor profile than a lot of things you get for 30, whereas those have more brown sugar caramels. This is more of that marshmallowy butterscotch to me.
Well, just think, a bottle of regular Makers is $33. Mm-hmm. It's more expensive for that, and I think I like Makers a lot, but I think that neat is more interesting than Makers, because Makers is just it's Makers. It's, you know exactly what you're getting. Yes. It's not 8-year. I mean, it's that's good stuff for the money. Yeah, that's why I gave it an 87, because I think if it was 40, it would probably be an 84.
Yep, that's a good point.
I think that's for the money that you're getting a much better product than you should. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Because this has water in it, I'm probably not going to finish this sip.
I finished mine. Oh, there's a little sip skis left in there. So, well, until the next time, pour something good in your glass. And if you're going to pour that, definitely pour it neat. Yeah. Or maybe you like it the other way. But hey, yeah, some people are weird. So, check us out on the next one. We're going to have some fun stuff coming up, some head-to-head battles and some blind tastings. Ooh. And a new series coming out for us. Right. So, cheers.
Cheers, y'all.